celebrating 13 years of possibility. Pilot Flying J and Halloran Hilton Hill present Anything is Possible. Today's guest, Deputy Chief Nate Allen.
Welcome to another edition of Anything is Possible. I'm Halloran Hilton Hill, and these are great stories about great people whose lives prove that anything is possible. I love doing this show for a couple of reasons. Number one, it gives us an opportunity to shine a spotlight on people whose lives locally are showing the potential and possibility that's in all of us, but also to inspire you to live your possibility. And I hope you enjoy this from week to week. Thank you for watching at home, or maybe you're watching on your computer or on your smartphone, wherever you see us. I'm humbled by the fact that you would take the time to watch this, and we have a great story for you today. I'd like for you to meet Deputy Chief Nate Allen. Nate Allen, welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Deputy Chief. Did you ever imagine you would be sitting here as the Deputy Chief?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan.
Now,
born and raised.
I think I told you I was born in Detroit, Michigan too.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So what was it like growing up in Detroit?
Well, growing up in Detroit was an adventure. It's always an adventure. I grew up pretty much running from the police, not desiring to be a police officer.
Really?
Yes.
So law enforcement wasn't on your radar?
No.
Were you a bad kid?
No.
No, just you had a view of police that's not your friend. I'm going the other way.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. We had police officers in the high school that I grew up in, a police precinct in the high school. We were always searched going in and out of school. And this was back in the 80s. So it really wasn't a friendly environment and something I never really desired to do. So this is quite an adventure. Tell
me about your mom and your dad and your surroundings when you were growing up.
Oh, I come from a two-parent home. Both mom and dad was there. My mother didn't work, so she stayed home and took care of her, took care of the family. There was 5 of us, 3 boys and 2 girls.
Where do you come in the birth order?
I'm directly in the middle.
Dang.
Two younger girl siblings, 2 younger sisters, and 2 older brothers. So I was directly in the middle.
Did you play sports at all?
No, I marched in the band.
You marched? Oh, you're a band geek.
Yes,
not geek. I'm a band geek. But what instrument did you play?
I played clarinet.
Played clarinet. All right, so you grow up, you're playing in the band, you got a great family. What do you see at that point, what did you see as your future?
I saw as my future at that particular time just to graduate high school, get an apartment, get a car, and get a job.
Boom, that's it.
that was it.
If you could get out the house, get my own place. Did you have a car in mind, a type of car that you wanted?
No, just a car. It didn't really matter what.
I wanted that Smokey and the Bandits, I think was it a Firebird that they had with the T-tops? I just wanted a car that had the Trans Am with the T-tops. That's all I wanted. So your life didn't go that way, though. What happened?
No. Upon graduating from high school, I first went off to school in North Carolina to a band camp. Elizabeth City, North Carolina band camp. I stayed there for the summer. The school term started, and they dropped the band scholarships for all the band members. So, of course, I couldn't afford to stay there, and I turned around and came back to Detroit. Upon returning back to Detroit, I talked to a neighbor up the street on a Sunday. He said, "You still want to go to school?" I said, "Sure, I'm not doing anything else." He said, "Well, Knoxville College has a late enrollment. Their enrollment was in September." He said, "Go down there, tell them that I sent you, and they get you set up." I said, "Where's Knoxville College at?" He said, "Get a map, find it, be there." So this was on a Sunday. I left Detroit that following Wednesday. Literally 3 days later, was in Knoxville.
You had never been to Knoxville?
Never been to Knoxville at all. I don't think
Didn't even know about Knoxville College?
I don't think I've ever been to Tennessee.
Really?
So no, I didn't know anything about Knoxville College.
So if you had a perception of law enforcement living in Detroit, then you probably had a perception of the South.
No.
You didn't have a bad perception of
the South? No perception. We had absolutely no knowledge of the South, North, South.
Did you have any preconceived notions about what it would be like? So there was nothing?
None.
Blank slate?
Blank slate. I was adventurous. Okay, so get in the car and go, and I got a map. At that time, no GPS, just get a map, and I head out. headed out, and I ended up here.
Wow. So this is going to be an interesting journey to get you. First of all, you weren't thinking about going to college. This was get a job, get an apartment, get a car. You go off to the band camp thinking, okay, maybe the music thing at this particular school will work. That doesn't work. Somebody tells you, get a map, go to Knoxville College, and you do.
Exactly.
All right, let's take a break right there. This is a great story of possibility. This is Deputy Chief Nate Allen. We'll be back with more Anything is Possible.
Possibility powered by Pilot Flying J, Covenant Health, Home Federal, and the Knoxville News Sentinel. Coming up.
You need to become a deputy chief. And I said, why? They said, because it's really not about you. It's about others. It's about bringing others up. It's about being the first African-American deputy chief in the history of Knoxville.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. Deputy Chief Nate Allen is with us. So this guy, what was the man's name, by the way?
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
I still remember it.
Yeah,
His name,
Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown says, look, kid, you still want to go to college? You say yes. He says, well, go down to Knoxville College. They've got late enrollment. Tell them I sent you, and they'll get you all signed up. You say to him, where's Knoxville College? And he says, get a map.
Yes. Yes.
You know, my father used to tell me, figure it out. I would ask Dad a question. Dad, how do you do this? How do you do that? And Daddy would say, figure it out. Mm-hmm. And right before Daddy died, I said, Dad, why wouldn't you give me the answers? And Daddy said, it was a compliment. I knew you could find them.
That's exactly right.
So you got a map.
I got a map.
So what was it like when you pulled up on the campus of Knoxville College in 1982?
1982.
Right.
The World's Fair was in Knoxville, and I was at Knoxville College. Pulling up on the campus, it was different. I had to stay in the dormitories. I didn't know anybody, so we just pulled up there and just got out and went into the business office and said, where do we sign up? We're here for school. You know, Mr. Brown sent me, and they knew who Mr. Brown was.
Here's my map. Do you guys know Mr. Brown?
And they said, okay. They took me in and got me registered.
What were you studying?
Communications.
Right, so you wanted to do this.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now this is the Deputy Chief of Police for Knoxville Police Department. You start in communications,
yes,
and you finish in communications, and you believe what's going to be next then?
To go off and work for a TV station or some type of production.
Which you did.
Yes.
So you end up at Channel 10 directly?
Yes.
So what were you doing at Channel 10?
Well, Channel 10 was an adventure getting into there too. I had to first do an internship as a news photographer. And I remember the news producer at that time was Jim Swinehart.
I remember Jim
Swinehart.
Yep.
And Jim came to me and said, you really want to do this? I said, sure do. He said, tell you what, if you come along this summer and you intern with us for the summer, I will hire you in the fall. So of course, every day in the summer I was there learning the equipment, learning what to do, and learning how news is produced.
How many years did you spend as a photographer?
1 year.
1 year.
1 year.
And what happened after that?
Well, I guess you can call it 2 years. I interned for about a year, and then I actually had a job for a year. After that, I joined the police department, the police force.
Now, so you're a photographer, you're in communications, right?
Correct.
You're on that path. What would happen to turn you into a police officer, especially given the fact that as they roam the hallways of your high school, you're like, wow, I don't know about those guys and gals?
I don't really know. It was something that I always wanted to do and had an interest in, being a police officer. And so I figured, let me just go ahead and try it while I'm young, and if I didn't like it, I can always fall back on my major and go back into communications.
You like the discipline, the order, the structure?
Yes.
Yeah. Was your dad a military guy?
Yes, he's a vet from the Vietnam War, and he instilled a lot of discipline in me. I guess he instilled a lot of discipline in all of us, in the entire family, from cleanliness to being to work on time. So there was a lot of this discipline there.
Wow, so you join the Knoxville Police Department because you say, this is something I have interest in. I can always go back to communication. But you don't have your eyes set on being the Deputy Chief of Police.
No, no.
And the first African-American Deputy Chief of Police in the history of the city of Knoxville?
Correct.
Wow. So what happens? You just go to work as you put on the uniform and.
Well, pretty much. You know, most police officers want to become. You want to become a police officer. You get your badge. You get a gun. You get a police car. You want to go out and chase bad guys, and that's what we want to do. And so I get out there and I become a police officer. Start serving the community. I really enjoy the community service. The people in the community learned me and they understood me, and I was able to make a difference. Going into supervision was never really a desire, just to continue to do actually field work, go out there and answer your calls and go home. But I was encouraged by another police officer that you need to go, that's what he told me, you need to go into supervision. And I said, why? He said, because you're a minority. We don't have many minorities in supervision. And I said something I never thought about, but I give it a thought. You know, back to that adventure role.
Okay. Get a map.
Yeah. I said, okay, let's think about that.
I see this very powerful trend line in your life is that people see something in you and they point you upward.
I can see that.
Right? Mm-hmm. Well, I see something in you need to go to college. You go and do a job, and there's a way in which you do the job that even your peers and your colleagues go, you need to be in supervision. You need to be a sergeant. You need to be a lieutenant. You need to be, isn't that something pretty special for people to see the possibility in you?
I think so, and I think it's a message that's sent to you, sent to me, and sent, you know, sometimes you may not see something in you, or you may not see a bigger picture, and then you always need that encouragement from someone else to say, I see something else, try this. You have to be eager and willing to try something new.
Yeah, where did you get that willingness? Because that duality is interesting. And the one is the recommendation to go forward. The other is the willingness to go forward. So somebody can say, get a map, but then there's that part of you that is willing to get a map. Where did you get that from?
That must have come from my father also, because he's the same type of person. He's an electrician, but there's never been a job too big for him to handle. I mean, we've done from electrical work to plumbing, to remodeling homes, but he never embarked upon a job that was too big for him.
Wow. So that brings you to this moment in your life where now you're the deputy chief, first in the history of this community. Is your father still alive?
Yes.
When you were named deputy chief, first of all, do you talk to your dad?
Yes.
A lot. When you told him about this, what did he say?
He was very excited about it. You know, he said, I knew you could do it.
Wow. I knew you could do it. Did you, and you knew you could do it?
No.
I love that answer, right? I love that answer.
No. Once again, as a captain, I was pretty comfortable as a captain in what I was doing. And several folk again talked to me about, you need to become a deputy chief. And I said, I'm pretty comfortable right here. I can retire in this position as a captain. I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. Oh, yeah, it is, but you need to become a deputy chief. And I said, why? They said, because it's really not about you. It's about others. It's about bringing others up. It's about being the first African-American deputy chief in the history of Knoxville. It's really not about you. It's about what you can achieve, what you can show others that can be achieved. And that made me think about it.
You know what's so powerful, too, is that people have encouraged you because of your race, but you can't lead an organization because of your race.
Correct.
When it comes to the actual leadership, when you put on that blue, they're looking for somebody to lead that organization.
Correct.
So on the one hand, people might be encouraging you to do something or to be something, but internally, for people to respond to your leadership, they've got to respect the man.
Correct.
Talk a little bit about that, about becoming that kind of leader that people respect without regard to the coat of paint you may have on this beautiful body that God has given us.
In my opinion, respect is earned. You can't make anyone respect you. You can't pay anyone to respect you. Respect is something that you have to earn. And Apparently, I have earned the respect of the community by being honest and truthful and pretty much transparent with the community. What they see is what they get from me. I'm pretty open. Um, I don't hide things. I don't say things that in one person's ear that I couldn't say in someone else's ear.
Oh, one thing I do know about you is you tell it straight.
It's just the way it is.
It's easier, isn't it?
It's very much easier. I don't have to remember what I told one person this, and I think that's what has helped me to achieve the things that I have achieved. It's pretty much my forwardness. Some people may call it abrasive, but I don't know any other way to communicate or to be other than just to be straightforward.
Just be straightforward. Let's take a break. You're watching Anything is Possible. This is Deputy Chief Nate Allen. Get a map, folks. Get a map. We'll be right back.
Coming up.
Officers are held to a higher standard, in my opinion, to abide by the law, to abide by the policies and procedures within the department that make the department strong.
This week, our Home Federal Bank Community Spotlight is on Knoxville Habitat for Humanity. Did you know that since 1985, Knoxville Habitat for Humanity has helped more than 475 families achieve the dream of home ownership? To learn more, visit KnoxvilleHabitatForHumanity.com.
Welcome back to Anything is Possible. I have with me Deputy Chief Nate Allen. And I keep wanting to call you Captain, but you are the Deputy Chief of Police. Did it take a minute for you to get used to that?
Oh, very much so. And the reason you keep wanting to do that is I was a captain for 13 years.
Yeah.
That's a very long time to be a captain. So you and I and others still consider me to be captain because that's what you've known me for such a long period of time as.
I love the map metaphor. I love that. I love everything about the map metaphor, just that phrase, get a map. In other words, there's a way to figure out how to get from point A to point B. Mm-hmm. Are you willing to go find out?
That's correct.
And then when you get the map, are you willing to follow the instructions that are there? And law enforcement works that way. There's a way to do something. When we were talking in our pre-interview, you said, one of the things I center on is you understanding the law, the rules and the regulations.
That's correct.
You have to understand the rules and the regulations, and then you go by the law. You follow the map.
That's correct.
Correct?
That's correct.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
That's the way life is in general. I tell my 2 8-year-olds that they have to always follow the rules. We in society have rules in order to make us an educated society. And same thing with any type of organization, especially law enforcement. Officers are held to a higher standard, in my opinion, to abide by the law, to abide by the policies and procedures within the department that make the department strong. Laws make society strong. So we have to know what the laws and the policies are in order to make us, I guess, more educated in following the rules. So that's just one of the things I like to do is read up on the laws, read up on our policies and procedures and follow them. And you've seen a lot of officers who are no longer with us no longer with police departments throughout this country because what? They violated policy.
Right, so if you know the law, if you respect it, and if you follow the law, that map will take you to, most often will take you to the right destination.
Right, to the next level.
Tell me what you've learned about possibility. You've had an incredible life. I think what I really like about you is your optimism. Like I said, one half of your life has been people putting up road signs saying, go that way. But the other part of your life has been your willingness to go. That's an optimistic spirit. That's okay, let's see where this takes us. What have you learned about possibility?
I've learned anything is possible. I take my family, for example. All of my family members are still in Detroit. And growing up in Detroit, I consider Detroit to be the world. The only thing that I knew was Detroit. When you look at anything's possible, getting out of Detroit was a real challenge because we tend to stay with what we know in the areas that we know. So just taking on the possibility that there's a big world out there. So I try to encourage young folks especially to adventure out. Anything's possible. Go out, follow your dreams, go somewhere else. The thing that I kept in mind when I left Detroit is that I always knew one thing. I can always go back to Detroit. So getting out of Detroit, going to Tennessee, going to Knoxville, didn't know anything about it, but if it didn't work out, I can always go back. So I encourage and instill in other people to remember anything's possible. Go after your dream. You can always come back home.
That is so awesome. What recommendation would you give to that young person that's watching you today? Make sure you do these 2 or 3 things if you really want to get a map.
You know, I've never thought about three things that I can express to people, because what I tend to do is talk from the heart as I'm talking to. I can speak from the heart as I'm talking to people. But a couple of things that I would stress to young people is get an education, understand where you want to go, and follow your dreams.
Get an education, understand where you want to go, follow your dreams.
Correct.
Oh, here's one other note about you that people might not know. You love doing live sound.
Yes. Yes.
In fact, you do sound for a band?
Yes.
Tell me quickly about that.
We do. I do sound for a band, several bands, matter of fact. I do sound for my church. Running sound is just another little thing that I use to kind of relax. That's a relaxation thing that I do.
And are you still playing your instrument?
No, I've not played a clarinet in years.
Man, we got to get the band back together. My buddy Chris Marion plays the bass and the saxophone. We could put you on clarinet. We could get Chris Blue on the tambourine. Chaz over there plays the harmonica and the ukulele. I mean, we could put the band back together. I want to thank you for being here today as a representation of what's possible. We're proud of what you've accomplished. Proud of the leader that you are, a leader of people, not just because of your color, but because of your heart. And thank you for kind of giving us a map to greater possibilities.
Thank you. I'm very humbled to be here.
Thanks for being here today.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time.